Guys, every single day I'm struggling to figure out how can I be happy, right? I'm trying to figure out how do I be happy but I understand me comparing myself to other people. I'm looking at how other people look, right? I wish that I wish that my face didn't have certain flaws or certain things, not being appreciative. It's so easy to be unhappy. It's very, very easy to be unhappy because we're very critical of ourselves. We look at, instead of looking at the good things that we have about ourselves, we're looking at the things that we consider to be flaws. It's so easy to be unhappy. And I just made a video on TikTok about this. Like, if you want to be happy, first of all, it's hard for me to teach you how to be happy. I'm struggling myself with happiness, but I feel like I know the formula. I just have to focus my mindset there. See, look, guys, the way that the brain works is the more you think about something, it actually creates physical structures in your mind to the point where it will actually be, put it this way, the longer you think about something, the more you think about something, it builds structures in your mind where it's almost like habits. So it's the more you think about something, the more real it is to you, the more big it is to you. That's it. And if you think contrasting thoughts, you actually can destroy that other thought that was making you, I guess, depressed. Depression only comes from, I feel like depression comes from two things. I can't say two things, but I'm gonna say this. Depression, one, comes from comparing yourself to other people, and when you once you compare yourself, you see that you feel like they're better, and you wish you had what they had. So then depression comes from that. Depression comes from thinking about something over and over again. That's just, to you, that's negative, that bothers you, that frustrates you, that makes you sad, over and over again every single day. That's where depression comes from. Depression is a mindset. And this is very hard for us to do in society, but if we were to actually start paying attention to the things that make us happy and all the good that we have in our life that we rarely recognize, we would be some happy behind people, bruh. We would be so happy. And see, God, God told me this a long time ago. This is when I didn't have a car and I was riding a bus. God said, there's a lot of negative in this world and there's a lot of positive in this world. Which one are you going to focus on more? Because if you think about it, everybody, we all, I don't know if you know this, but sometimes we be feeling like we're on an island of our own and nobody else is struggling with things. But we all have things in our life that we wish were different. We all have things in our life we wish were different. All of us. And and believe it or not, we all have good things in our life that we fail to recognize. I'll give you an example. Like, if you have a microwave, you don't think nothing about it. You never thank God or praise God for the microwave. But let yourself lose that microwave. Your life will be a lot harder because there'll be food that you want to heat up real quick and you'll be so mad. Now you got to wait 30 minutes to 20 minutes to put it in the oven and 10 minutes for it to heat up in the oven. Very simple concept. There's so many things to be thankful for. If you want to know how to be thankful, think about what life would be like without some of the most basic things that you use that you take for granted, like a t-shirt. What if you had no clothes, right? What if you didn't have, your mom or dad didn't have a car or you didn't have a car? You know what I'm saying? What if you didn't have certain things? Like, what if you didn't even have socks to put on? Like, most of us can't fathom this because we've been in a place of privilege. But what I want to say is, I'm struggling with happiness myself because I'm constantly thinking about something that I don't like and something that I wish can change. That is not the way to live. That is not God's best. God created us. When God created us, He created us because He wants us to experience the best of the best. When God created us, He created us to experience the best of the best. And He created us to also fulfill His will that He has for our life on this earth. We all have a purpose, guys. What are we focusing on this stuff that bothers us? We have a purpose. We were sent and created to this earth with a purpose. Your parents didn't even know what gender you were before you were born. But God did. Your parents didn't even know if you was a boy or a girl. They had to take some sonogram or whatever the heck the test is called. God has a purpose for you. If you're still breathing air right now, He still has a purpose for you right now. He has a purpose for me. I gotta tell myself that. Cause my behind me thinking about the things that depress me. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? I go through a lot of stuff, guys. You know, I have 2 million followers on TikTok, and then I also got 45,000 followers on Instagram. I got 12,000 subscribers on my main YouTube page, 12.9K. I have a lot of things that I've worked hard for, and I'm so happy for. And you know what's crazy? I deal with depression because even though I got all these blessings, and God has blessed me in all these different areas, and it's been years. I've been working on these things for years. I don't think it happened overnight. Five and 6 years I've been working on these things. Even though God has blessed me, you know the thing that consumes my thoughts more than anything is a thing that makes me depressed, which is the thing I wish I could change. And I've talked about it on camera. Bit my lip. I've talked about it on camera before. I've talked about it on camera before, but I'm not going to talk about it right now. But guys, if you want to be happy, help yourself and start paying attention to the things that make you happy more. Think more of the things that put a smile on your face. Think comedy and do things you enjoy doing, and stop focusing on that one thing. Be happy that you got friends and family. And if your parents are living, be happy that your parents are living. And if your parents aren't living, then be happy that you had the time that you had with them. And also, too, you may have some other people that you can at least hang with or something. And I know when I'm talking about if somebody's parents not living, I don't even really want to talk on that subject because that's seems like one of the most hardest things to deal with. My mom just lost her mother not too long ago. And I can't imagine what that's like. But what my mom says that she appreciates the time that she had with her and the memories, even though it's tough for her. She appreciates those memories. So I guess I'm just being transparent. If we could be going through this all at the same time together, but I'm not perfect, and I'm not gonna act like I'm perfect. I make content. I clown around. I have fun. I'm not gonna act like I'm perfect. This page in particular, this is not my main YouTube page, but this page in particular is to help improve and be a happier, better person and fulfill your purpose while you're on earth. That's all this page is for. Yeah. Leave in the comments. Hey, if somebody else's comments and stuff and they need help and you have advice for them, give them advice. You know, helpful advice. 3 colors.